Archangel Michael brings you an urgent message from someone who made the biggest mistake of their life. Not making time for you and failing to return your love was the greatest regret they will ever carry. This person now sees clearly what they lost. They understand the depth of love they threw away. Their soul is heavy with the weight of this terrible mistake. They need to apologize to you before it's too late. Their spirit cannot find peace until you hear these words of regret. Archangel Michael has stepped in to deliver this long overdue apology to your heart. The love you offered this person was pure and genuine. You gave your heart freely, expecting nothing but hoping for everything in return. But they were blind to your beautiful soul. They couldn't see the treasure that stood right in front of them. They took your kindness for granted and pushed your love away. Now their eyes are open to the truth. They see how precious you were. They understand what a fool they were to ignore such a rare and beautiful heart. Have you been feeling heavy emotions lately without knowing why? Strange sadness that comes from nowhere. Dreams where this person appears asking for forgiveness. These are signs that their regret is reaching across time and space to find you. Archangel Michael can see their desperate attempts to connect with you. Their guilt creates spiritual waves that touch your soul even when you're unaware. This person's regret grows stronger every day. The weight of their mistake crushes their spirit. They now realize they lost the most valuable thing they ever had, your love. Their chance to make things right is slipping away. Time moves forward, and the window for healing closes a little more each day. The spiritual burden of rejecting true love creates deep wounds in their soul. They cannot move forward in peace knowing they hurt someone so pure and loving. Archangel Michael sees their suffering. He knows this apology must reach you before their opportunity is lost forever. You may have noticed the air feels different when you think of this person. Shadows seem to shift when you're alone. The energy around you changes without explanation. These disturbances show their regret trying to break through to your world. Their need to apologize creates spiritual pressure that affects everything around you. Their greatest fear is that you'll never know how sorry they are for failing to love you back. Like this video right now to open your spiritual channel to receive their heartfelt apology. Archangel Michael says this person replays every moment they failed to appreciate you. They see all the times you reached out with love and they turned away. They remember your smile when you saw them, the way your eyes lit up with hope each time you tried to connect, the gentle way you spoke their name with such affection. Now they understand what that love meant. They see how rare it is to find someone who loves without conditions, someone who sees past all flaws and loves the person underneath. Their biggest regret is all the times they made you feel invisible. When you tried to show care and they acted like it didn't matter. When you offered your heart and they treated it like it was nothing special. They took your beautiful soul for granted. They thought your love would always be there waiting. They believed they had forever to decide if you were worth loving back. But love like yours doesn't wait forever. It needs to be cherished when it's offered. It needs to be protected and honored, not ignored and rejected. This person now sees the truth. You were the best thing that ever happened to them. Your love was a gift they were too blind to recognize. They would give anything to go back and love you the way you deserved, to hold your heart carefully instead of treating it carelessly, to see your worth before it was too late. The pain of losing you has taught them what real love looks like. It looks like you. Type love now to strengthen the spiritual bridge so their apology can reach your beautiful heart. Archangel Michael says signs of their regret surround you like invisible tears. You may have felt unexpected sadness wash over you for no clear reason. Memories of them appearing in your mind when you least expect it. Your dreams have become more vivid. You see this person in different settings. Sometimes they look sad or desperate. Sometimes they reach toward you but cannot quite touch you. These are not random dreams, but their spirit trying to say sorry. You might have heard their name spoken when no one else is around. Found yourself thinking of conversations you never had with them. felt their presence in empty rooms where you once hoped they would be. Their guilt creates ripples in the spiritual world that touch your daily life. Electronics acting strange when you think of them. Songs that remind you of them playing at unexpected moments. Photos of them seeming to appear where you hadn't placed them. This person's spirit is drawn to places and objects that connect them to you. They hover around memories of the love they rejected, trying to understand why they were so foolish. Archangel Michael amplifies their regret signals, so you can feel their desperate need for forgiveness. Without his help, their apology would be lost in the space between your souls. The love you offered was so pure it left spiritual imprints that still exist today. Those imprints call to them now, reminding them of what they lost. They see how your love could have transformed their life, how different everything would be if they had been wise enough to treasure what you freely gave. Their remorse grows deeper as they understand the magnitude of their mistake. If you wish to strengthen the sacred connection of love and healing, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering honors the power of true love and supports the divine justice that brings acknowledgement to hearts that were overlooked and undervalued. The apology draws closer to your heart now. Type 777 to fully open your spirit to receive it. Archangel Michael says their need to apologize grows more urgent with each passing moment. The spiritual weight of rejecting your love becomes heavier each day they carry it. Your forgiveness holds the key to their peace. They cannot find rest knowing they caused pain to someone whose only crime was loving them deeply. The regret they feel is unlike anything they've experienced before. It cuts through everything else in their life. Nothing matters more than making sure you know how wrong they were. They are being shown every moment of kindness you offered that they ignored, every gesture of love they dismissed, every time your face fell when they chose distance over closeness. These visions torment their spirit because now they see your beautiful heart clearly. They understand you were offering them the most precious gift in the universe, unconditional love. You have always been worthy of love. Your heart has always been valuable. Their inability to see this was their failing, not yours. Archangel Michael wants you to know that their blindness to your worth says nothing about who you are. It speaks only to their spiritual immaturity at that time. The energy around you grows thicker as their apology prepares to reach you. You might feel pressure in your chest where your heart tried so hard to connect with theirs. This pressure is their regret pressing against the walls between your souls. Their desperate need to be forgiven creates spiritual tension that you can feel in your body. They would trade everything they have for just one chance to love you the way you always deserved to be loved. Their greatest lesson has been learning the true value of your precious heart. Type 333 now to receive the complete apology that your beautiful heart has always deserved to hear. Archangel Michael says this person wants you to know they remember everything now. Every smile you gave them that they didn't return, every time you made them laugh and they forgot to thank you for the joy. They see how you always made time for them even when they never made time for you. How you listened to their problems while they ignored yours. How you celebrated their wins while they missed your important moments. You were always there when they needed someone. You offered comfort when they were hurt. You believed in them when they doubted themselves. You saw good in them when they couldn't see it themselves. But when you needed the same love back, they were nowhere to be found. When you reached for their hand, they pulled away. When you asked for their time, they said they were too busy. When you needed their support, they chose other things instead. They took your loyalty for granted. They thought your love was ordinary when it was actually extraordinary. They treated your devotion like it was worthless when it was priceless. Now they understand that loving someone like you was supposed to be the easiest thing in the world. Your heart made it simple to love you back. You asked for so little and gave so much. Their failure to see this was the biggest mistake of their entire existence. They lost the one person who loved them exactly as they were. They pushed away the only love that ever felt like home. This realization breaks their spirit because they know what they had and what they threw away. If you wish to honor this sacred moment of divine justice and love's acknowledgement, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering supports the spiritual healing that comes when overlooked hearts finally receive the recognition they always deserved from the universe. Type 999 now to strengthen your divine connection and prepare to receive their most heartfelt apology. Archangel Michael says the moment has arrived for their spiritual apology to reach your soul. Their energy surrounds you now, heavy with remorse and desperate for your forgiveness. You may feel a warmth spreading through your chest, a sense that the air itself is trying to embrace you. This is their regret transforming into acknowledgement of your incredible worth. They want you to know that losing you taught them what real love looks like. It looks like someone who stays when others leave, someone who loves without asking for proof that they're loved back, someone who gives their whole heart even when the other person only offers pieces. That someone was you. You loved them with a pure heart that asked for nothing but hope for everything. You offered them a love so genuine that they didn't know how to receive it. Their spiritual eyes are now wide open to the truth. You were not too much. You were not asking for too much. You were not wrong to hope they would love you back the way you loved them. You deserved every bit of love you offered and more. You deserved someone who saw your value immediately, someone who protected your heart like the treasure it is, someone who thanked the universe daily for bringing you into their life. Archangel Michael holds space for the sacred apology to be delivered completely. He ensures that every word of regret reaches your heart. He makes sure you feel the depth of their remorse. This is divine justice for your beautiful soul. The acknowledgement you always deserved is finally being delivered to you from the spiritual realm. Type forgive now to complete this sacred connection and receive the full spiritual apology that will heal both your souls. Archangel Michael says their apology has been delivered to your heart. The words they could never say in life have now crossed over from spirit to reach you. You may feel a mix of emotions flowing through you: relief that they finally see your worth, sadness for what could have been, peace knowing the truth has been acknowledged, joy that your love was real and valuable. Their spiritual burden begins to lift as they finally apologize for their blindness. Having acknowledged their greatest mistake, their soul can start to find peace. The love you gave was never wasted. It was pure and beautiful and real. Their failure to return it was never about your worth. It was about their inability to recognize a precious gift when it was placed before them. Type Amen to seal this divine healing and close the sacred circle of acknowledgement and forgiveness.